Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Makoto, and my team members are Koko, Kaneko, and Yuji. Today, we would like to introduce you a perfect recommendation system, which is called Fasta. But before introducing Fasta, may I give a quick question for you? Do you actually have confidence on your coordination of the clothes? Or can you actually say you're fashionable? Well, if your answer is no, it is okay because our system can solve that problem. Okay, we are planning to collaborate with the company ZOZOTOWN. So ZOZOTOWN times EMC will be Fasta, which is recommendation system. But before talking about functions of Fasta, let me briefly explain what big data we are going to use. We are thinking of getting data from 4 sections. First, Facebook, ZOZO people, T-point card, and purchasing history. Let me explain one by one. First, Facebook. As you guys know, there are many pictures available on the Facebook. And from that picture, we are planning to get the data of users' head and style, and users' skin and hair color, and finally categorize the users' clothes. But how do we get the information of users' head and style? There is an interesting patent from Japan Electricity Corporation. As long as there is a picture with the people and building, it can automatically detect users' head and style. So this information can be used when providing the recommendation of the size of the clothes. And next, color information. There is another patent which can detect skin and hair color from the picture on the Facebook. By using that, Fasta can automatically find your personal color. By knowing personal color, you can understand with your face color what kind of clothes, t-shirts, color would suit. And finally, categorizing the clothes. But from the picture, by using another patent, we can categorize what brands of clothes you are wearing. In this picture, she's wearing United Alloys clothes. So by knowing what brands of clothes they are wearing, we can understand the preferences of the customers. What about ZOZO People? ZOZO People is a website which is operating by ZOZOTOWN, and there are many pictures. There are many pictures as well. And by using same pattern as Facebook, you can get the preferences of the users. What about T-point card? There is a good connection between the ZOZOTOWN and T-point card. So we are allowed to use the purchasing history data of the T-point card. And by having that, for instance, if you borrow a movie which is Sex and the City, and if you borrowed it, you will be recommended the clothes which is on the movie. Is that really effective, Kanako?
Yes, actually I watched this movie 3 weeks ago, and from this movie I found cute shoes and I wanted to buy it, but I didn't know which brand and where to buy it, so this system would be great.
Okay. Now let me briefly introduce the purchasing history of ZOZOTOWN. By having purchasing history of ZOZOTOWN, Fasta can memorize the taste of clothes and price of the clothes what users usually spend. For instance, if there is a user who usually spends 2,000 yen for a t-shirt, for those of them, we are not going to recommend 5,000 yen t-shirt because it's useless. And next, how to use these data. We got the information from the pictures, the facial structure, skin color, hair color, user head, and style. And by using another pattern, we can coordinate the clothes which will definitely suit the customer. So what's the difference between the previous recommendation system and Fasta? Before, previous recommendation system was only recommended by the purchasing data. However, by using our recommendation system, Fasta, we can cross that with the personal preferences, which means we can perfectly recommend the coordination of the clothes, which means that we can customize the recommendation system person to person. Okay, now let me briefly introduce you the functions of Fasta. I'm repeating, Fasta is a recommendation system, so you can give the information of coordination of the clothes, which is like you're having your own stylist, your own coordinators. And there are many functions that we are thinking of, but let me explain 2 of them. First, for yourself. After you created your Fasta page, you can get the mannequin, which will look like this. And there are many recommended clothes, so you can try as many as you like. And after you find your favorite one, you just click it so that you can get the information of the price and brands. So if you like it, you can buy it on the ZOZOTOWN website. And there is another functions we are thinking of, which is with your own clothes. If you have specific shirts, but you don't know what to wear with jeans, then by using the application Virtual Closet, you can take photo of that shirt and you can scan it onto your mannequin, and the jeans will be recommended, which will definitely suit with your shirt. Okay, this is the end of my part. Yuji is going to explain about the ZOZOTOWN.
Okay, thank you, Makoto. I will explain two things in this section. First, why we chose ZOZOTOWN, and reason why we chose to provide the recommendation system to ZOZOTOWN. The first reason why we chose ZOZOTOWN is that one reason is ZOZOTOWN is #1 online shopping site for fashion right now. It means that ZOZOTOWN is earning much more money than any other company, and it can support our system much more than any other company. Even though ZOZOTOWN is a #1 online shopping site, and active members of ZOZOTOWN were increasing, as you can see from this graph, but the number of the users are saturated right now. And Mr. Maihara, who is a representative of ZOZOTOWN, said sales per head is also decreasing, which means sales of ZOZOTOWN is decreasing. In order to change this situation, we thought ZOZOTOWN need to vary up some of their system. And the system that we chose to vary up is recommendation system. Why recommendation system? In the beginning of our presentation, Makoto asked you whether you are confident with your coordination of clothes or not. Don't worry if you say no, if you think no. Because 87.2% of people want advice on their clothes, which means they have no confidence with their clothes. And second graph shows about half of the people who have used recommendation system thought it was useful. From these graphs, we can say there's a need of recommendation system on the fashion industry. But one question that comes up in our mind is it really beneficial for ZOZOTOWN to provide recommendation system? I will explain about that by giving 3 examples of companies that provide recommendation system. First company is Tommy Hilfiger. By providing recommendation system, this company could improve the profit by 16%. And second company is Funkart. By introducing recommendation system, this company could increase the average product number of purchase per customer from 5 or 6 to 6 or 7. But it kind of like seems small number. Is it really big change?
Yes, I work at Gap, which is the fast fashion company, and this number seems to be a little change, but actually the number of purchasing clothes for per person is really a big deal for us.
Thank you. So it means this company has success by providing recommendation system. And third case is Delico. By providing recommendation system, this company could improve the average sales per head by 20%. What we can say from these example of company is ZOZOTOWN can increase the profit by providing recommendation system. Next, I will explain how much actually ZOZOTOWN can get from this system. This is kind of like calculation, so please read the report. First of all, average sales per head in months before providing recommendation system. First, we divide average sales per month by average active users per month. Then we got average sales per head in months before providing recommendation system. And we multiply that number by 20%, which is a percentage increase of revenue by providing recommendation system. Then we got 5,234. And define the differences of sales per head before and after providing recommendation system. Then we got 872. And multiply that number with active user per month, and we get sales. And subtract that number by the cost. which are system developing costs, operating fee, patent loyalty, and we get the net income, which is 740 million yen. And profit ratio of ZOZOTOWN is 9%, which means ZOZOTOWN would appreciate if 120 million yen left from the sales. And this number is lesser than the net income that we could get from the liquidation system. So we can say it is beneficial for ZOZOTOWN, and ZOZOTOWN can earn enough money to pay enough loyalty fee for EMC. Review. Okay, we analyze the big data, which are Facebook, ZOZO people, T-point card, purchasing history, to recommend the clothes that best fit for the user by using Fasta. And by providing Fasta, ZOZOTOWN can increase revenue, and EMC can also get money. So we suggest ZOZOTOWN to adopt Fasta. This is what I said. Thank you for listening.